Many men ask what to say to make a woman fall in love, but here's a heads up. Some of these tips might feel unusual or counterintuitive at first. Stick around because I'll explain the psychology behind each one. If you're curious, make sure to watch until the end. 1. Highlight her unique traits. Compliments have a powerful emotional impact when they're personalized and thoughtful. Women often receive generic praise about their physical appearance, statements like, "You're beautiful," or "You have gorgeous eyes." While there's nothing wrong with noticing her beauty, standing out requires going beyond surface-level observations. Instead, identify and highlight qualities that are less obvious but deeply meaningful to her. For instance, if she's a driven person working toward a specific goal, acknowledge her dedication and effort. "I admire how much effort you put into your work. It's inspiring." "You're incredibly creative. I can see you leaving a unique mark in your field one day." Such comments show you're paying attention to her individuality and see her for more than just her looks. When a woman feels genuinely understood, it creates a deeper emotional connection. Acknowledging her unique traits validates her identity and boosts her confidence. It shows her you're not just another guy recycling the same compliments. 2. Create mystery and keep her guessing. Women are naturally drawn to mystery. It triggers curiosity and keeps them mentally engaged. Predictable behavior, like constant compliments or overt declarations of interest, can make interactions feel stale or even needy. Instead, practice strategic ambiguity. For example, you might compliment her but immediately introduce a playful challenge. "You're really sharp. Definitely someone I'd want on my trivia team. But let's see if you're as good at winning arguments." This keeps her intrigued because your actions aren't entirely straightforward. She'll be left wondering where she stands with you, which encourages her to invest more thought and energy into the relationship. People value what they work for. If she's trying to figure out your feelings, she's becoming more emotionally invested in you. 3. Use the golden mirror technique. The golden mirror technique works by reflecting her aspirations back to her, essentially showing her how you see her potential. If she dreams of being an artist, a doctor, or an entrepreneur, let her know you believe in her abilities. "Your ideas are so innovative. I wouldn't be surprised if you ended up leading your own company someday." End these compliments with a lighthearted comment to keep the conversation fun. "But don't forget me when you're super successful. I'll need VIP tickets to your events." This approach communicates that you're not only paying attention to her goals, but also rooting for her success. Tying compliments to her dreams makes her feel seen, valued, and encouraged. You position yourself as someone who believes in her potential, creating a bond rooted in mutual respect. 4th, project a shared future. Future projection subtly plants the idea of a deeper connection in her mind. By casually referencing a hypothetical shared scenario, you invite her to imagine being part of your life. While taking a selfie, say, "Wow, we'd make the best travel buddies. Can you imagine the places we'd explore?" After a fun moment, say, "You'd be the perfect co-pilot if I ever went on a road trip." The key is to deliver these comments in a playful and nonchalant way, avoiding any pressure. This technique anchors positive feelings about you while allowing her to envision a future with you. Because it's framed in a lighthearted manner, it feels natural rather than forced. 5. Be mindful of her interpretations. Women often attach deeper meanings to your words and actions, so it's crucial to balance your approach. Grand gestures, like showing up with a bouquet of roses, can be sweet, but might also signal that you're trying too hard or moving too fast. Instead, focus on thoughtful yet balanced actions. Invite her out for something casual, like a coffee date, but say, "I've been wanting to check out this spot for a while. Hope you're good company." This phrasing keeps the interaction light while showing interest without being overly eager. By managing how she interprets your actions, you avoid overwhelming her while maintaining an air of confidence and control. 6. Avoid revealing your feelings too early. Revealing your feelings too soon can backfire because it removes the mystery and suspense. If you confess, "I really like you," right away, she may feel she has already won you without much effort. Instead, focus on showing interest subtly. Instead of saying, "I really like spending time with you," try, "I always have fun when we hang out. You've got a good vibe." This leaves room for her to interpret your intentions and keeps her intrigued. When you let her wonder about your feelings, she invests emotionally in figuring you out, which strengthens her attraction to you. 7. Subtly build intimacy. Using her name in conversations and making consistent eye contact are simple yet effective ways to create a sense of closeness. Instead of saying, "That's interesting," say, "That's really interesting, Sarah." Add a small smile and steady eye contact when you say her name. It deepens the connection. If she shares something personal, affirm it with her name. "That's so impressive, Sarah. Not everyone would have the courage to do that." These small gestures make her feel valued and noticed on a deeper level. Hearing her name while receiving positive attention triggers an emotional response, creating a subtle sense of intimacy and connection. 8. Demonstrate selectivity and high standards. One of the most attractive qualities a man can exhibit is selectivity, showing that he has high standards and is not easily won over. Most men try to impress a woman by being overly accommodating, but this can backfire by making them seem overly eager or desperate. Instead, position yourself as a man who knows his worth and chooses carefully. When discussing her interests or values, you might say, "I really respect that. I value people who are passionate about what they do. It's not something you find every day." Alternatively, playfully challenge her. "You're fun, but let's see if you can keep up with me. I have pretty high standards for people I spend time with." This approach creates the impression that you are assessing her as much as she is assessing you, which shifts the dynamic in your favor. When a woman feels that she needs to earn your attention or approval, it increases her investment in you. It also demonstrates confidence and self-respect, two qualities that are universally attractive. When used thoughtfully and authentically, these techniques create an emotional bond that encourages a woman to open up and become more invested in you. Each step builds on the principle of making her feel valued, unique, and intrigued. Remember, confidence and authenticity are key. Use these strategies as tools, not tricks, to genuinely connect with her. Which one of these tips will you try first? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this list to help others level up their game.